Fog Racing back again with another career partner. We're in Holland for Max Verstappen's home Grand Prix Ferrari. We're still rebuilding this season. Not good. Last season was fantastic, but this season's been anything but. But we're in Holland, and it's been a few days since the last career part, but Big Stevie was at the Fitba, so that's why. But we've got Hamilton, Bottas and Ricardo all taking grid penalties, and we managed just to scrape through. But you can definitely see that McLaren has seriously stepped up their upgrades and are making a serious dent. As you see though, we actually managed to qualify P8 and we qualify P10 with Carlos Sainz, and we're heading in to the Grand Prix here as Max Verstappen gets another pole position, and at this point he is going to get the job done, isn't he? The season is wrapped up. Prez needs to start beating him and needs to start beating him convincingly. Again though, he kind of needs the help of all of us, the other 18, but can we do anything as the lights are out? With grid penalties, we're starting P6 and P8. Norris, Alonso, Russell starting behind the two Red Bulls, but as we go into turn 1, Leclerc tries to go for a manoeuvre there on Norris, but it's not quite happening as Bottas in the Alfa Romeo thinks about it. We're actually starting Leclerc on the hard tyres. Will it be a mistake? Only time will tell as we push on. But as we push on to lap 24, at this point Ocon overtakes us. A few drivers have made their pit stops, but as you can see with us, it was like, right, we're literally just holding each other up here. We need to pit one or the other. And I actually decided to pit Leclerc. Stupid, but I don't know, I feel like to get him off the hard tyre was probably best for business. So, you know, Leclerc's came out. He's setting fastest laps, is exactly what you like to see. Well, Carlos Sainz is sitting in P5, behind Ocon, behind Bottas, but as you can see, moving on, a few of those guys have pitted. Perez managed to get through on Sainz, and now Alonso is trying to think of a manoeuvre here on Carlos Sainz on lap 36, but he's actually getting held up as he is probably going to go to the end on these hard tyres. Moving on though, we pit Carlos Sainz. He comes out in P13, but then lap 69, the safety car decides to come out after Esteban Ocon has stuck it into the barrier, and that is basically means that this race is going to finish as exactly in the way that you see it. Ocon here going towards turn 1, and absolutely the brakes fail and it's a monumental crash, sinks into the ground. Front wing is absolutely dismantled, man. And as you see, the race is ending this way. It's going to be Max Verstappen leading home in his home Grand Prix from Sergio Perez, Alonso, Russell, Bottas, Norris, Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Albon, Vettel, Gasly, Ricardo, Magnussen, Van Dorn, Lance Stroll, Shinoda, Schumacher, and that is your order. So a few points for Ferrari, but it's another failure of a weekend, man. Like, just when it looks like we're showing a bit of confidence and something about us, like we're getting back to where we need to be, we just have a shit weekend like this where we're fucking nowhere. No matter what strategy we would have done, we wouldn't have been good this weekend, and it is pretty shite. But great race for Alonso, and it's a good race for Russell because he's been pretty shit this season, and also Valtteri Bottas doing well. But Hamilton overtakes Leclerc, moves up to P3 in the championship. And but yeah, we still sit second in the constructors, but the only reason we're really sitting second is because Russell's not that good, and Ocon's not really helping Alonso. But as you can see, Red Bull are going to win everything, guys. And until next time, I'll do it for Fog Racing. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace. Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you, Ferrari?